Now I'm going to read a little bit about the Charles G.D. Roberts novel, The Heart of the Ancient Wood, and I'm going to show you one of the illustrations from it. This, by the way, is Brian Busby's favorite illustration. It's a nice piece of work. I hope that's showing up in focus. In any case, it is an illustration of a scene between Miranda, a bull moose, and in the background, hiding behind a tree, is Dave, their hunter friend. Now, Miranda and her mom, Kirsty, have the ability to commune with forest animals. By the way, they are, despite the fact that they live in the forest and have a very sort of tenuous connection with farmed food, they're vegetarian apart from eating fish. They respect the animals in the forest very much, and the animals in turn seem to be able to communicate with Miranda and Kirsty. In any case, this is a description from that particular scene of the novel that's illustrated. The anger in her eyes pierced his senses and brought wisdom. He realized that somehow she was master of the situation, and he reluctantly stepped behind the big willow trunk. This is a description of the psychology of Miranda and Dave. It was just in the nick of time, for the furious animal was almost upon them. Now remember, this is a bull moose, a very, very large, intimidating animal. At this moment, a breath of air from the water carried Miranda's scent to the beast's nostrils, and he checked himself in doubt. At once, Miranda gave a soft whistle and stepped out into the clear flood of moonlight. The moose recognized her, stood still, raised his gigantic antlers to their full height, and stretched toward her his long, flexible snout, sniffing amicably. Then, step by step, he approached while she waited with her small hand held out to him, palm upward. And Dave looked on in wonder from behind his tree, still doubtful, his fingers gripping his knife hilt. At this moment, the first call sounded again across the lake. The moose forgot Miranda. He wheeled nimbly, lowered his head toward the great challenge, bellowed his answer, and charged along the shore to mortal combat. As he disappeared around a jutting spur of pines, a tall cow moose emerged from the shades and trotted after him. Miranda turned to Dave with an air of triumph, her anger forgotten. "I swan, Mirandy," exclaimed the young hunter. "The girl as can manage a bull moose in calling season is the queen of the forest, sure. I take off my cap to your majesty."